How's everyone today? I'm here with my Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor 13 iPPV review. Of course, the show wrapped up not too long ago. And I gotta say, coming out of the show, I was actually pleasantly pleased with pretty much the entire show. I thought it was very good. I thought, we had some really good quality matches. And honestly, there wasn't too much to complain about. Maybe there's like a match or two that you can sit here and say that weren't very good. But besides that, for the most part, I really enjoyed it. The main event, I know that's probably going to get a lot of mixed reactions or a lot of people down on it and sour about it for, reasons I'll get into later on when I get to that match. But yeah, like I said, I had really a lot of fun with the show. I thought it, had consistently good matches and just solid show from Ring of Honor here. No complaints really from me. Of course, the show opened up with Silas versus Ferrara. Not too much to talk about this match. To be honest with me, I had some stream issues during this match, so I didn't really get to see too much. But from what I saw, you just basically saw Ferrara, be quick in the ring, and Silas really play his bully or his dick heel role. So I didn't really see too much about it. I know Silas got the win. And I read some other people that really saw the match too, or I saw some people that I read the tweets from people that saw the match saying that the match wasn't that good anyway, so I didn't miss too much. But yeah, I know Silas got the win, so whatever match, nothing really too much to talk about. From there, we're going to Moose versus Cedric Alexander. I thought this was a very fun match here. Moose being really over, and for a guy who's been wrestling for just over a year, he's really good. It's awesome to see how quickly he learned and really how much he shined over the last year since he's really started. And Cedric Alexander, played the heel role very well. I thought he did an excellent job of getting under people's skin, and everyone's in this match. I had a lot of fun with it. Moose with a cool spot there with Cedric Alexander trying to do a dive on the outside onto him. Moose grabs him, throws him up, and gives him a powerbomb out of the apron. I thought that was a cool spot. Moose having an excellent dropkick as always. But yeah, this match did both guys good favors. Cedric Alexander being the newly found heel in him, looking really good, and Moose looking good as always, and getting over still. Ending was kind of expected, I would guess to say, since if you saw what happened at Best in the World when Cedric Alexander attacked Moose, you pretty much could figure out what was going to go on here at the ending. And at the ending came Cedric Alexander had a wrench in his hand. Moose went for the spear, ended up hitting him with the wrench, and pinning Moose for the 1-2-3. So yeah, fun match. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. Good stuff, and I like the direction they're going in with the characters too, or with both of them. So thumbs up for that match. From there, I'm going to the Briscoes versus Roppongi Vice. The Briscoes, Briscoes, I love those guys, but since they've been really mainstay as single competitors, it's kind of, you can throw the Briscoes together anytime you want, but it's just, I don't know, it's not. When you watch the Briscoes now as a tag team, in my opinion, it's not the same old Briscoes we used to watch. It just doesn't feel organic. It kind of feels forced when they get paired together, because back in way back, like 2007, 2008, the early years of the Briscoes, up until 2013 really, they were always a team, consistently a team when, pretty much every show. But now, since they've been single competitors for, I wouldn't say a while, but they're mainly single competitors, and they get thrown in random tag matches every now and then. It's kind of, it's hard to invest into the Briscoes matches. That may just be me, but I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to invest in their matches. But the other match here, Roppongi Vice, was really good. I thought it was one hell of a match here. They definitely battled it out, both teams. Rocky Romero and was being, the interaction between him and Mark Briscoe was great. I thought that they did were pretty funny, especially when doing the whole Rocky Romero thing. Both of them doing that at each other. I thought it was really good. But it's pretty much Mark Briscoe's in the match majority of it. He really went off against them. Trent, or Beretta, I should say, actually cut his eye really bad. Like his entire, I think it was his left eye. Yeah, his left eye was pretty much covered in blood. So I was kind of really surprised to see him continue throughout the match with that. How much blood was in his eye. But yeah, like I said, one hell of a match between both teams here. The ending was really getting going. Both teams really trying to pull all out, trying to win. Beretta pretty much died when he went for his finisher. I forgot the correct term for it, but he went for it. Jay Briscoe hits a super kick, which was transitioned into a Canadian Destroyer by Mark Briscoe. Jay hits the Jay Driller. I always call it Jay Thriller over Jay Driller for some reason. I don't know why. I always call it that. But yeah, hits it on Beretta, followed by the elbow from the Froggy B, or whatever you want to call it, from Mark Briscoe from the top for the 1-2-3 victory. So yeah, one hell of a match, like I said. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, good stuff from both teams there. From there, we're going to Adam Cole, baby, versus Dalton Castle. Very fun match here. The interaction between the two in the beginning was excellent. With Dalton Castle doing his whole little gimmick thing, whatever the hell you want to call him, doing that, and you had Adam Cole pretty much mimicking it too. Adam Cole from PWG would have been perfect in this match. This whole suck my dick gimmick. I thought PWG Adam Cole would have been perfect in this match. But yeah, very fun match, like I said, just entertaining. The two, pretty much, like I said, joked around in the beginning, and then, got serious and got into it. Chinlock City from Adam Cole, which I think everyone pops for to see. And just a very enjoyable match overall. Nothing to complain about here. Adam Cole gets the victory over Dalton Castle. So very solid stuff between the two. From there on, we go to the no disqualification match. Adam Page versus ACH. Good match here. It was kind of slow, and to be honest, it was kind of hard to get into. Even the crowd wasn't really into it. It just, I don't know, both guys didn't seem like they fully went out in this match, and it's kind of, like I said, it was slow, and it wasn't fully interesting. They were doing some pretty awesome spots, I'll give them that, with pretty much Adam Page getting German suplex onto a ladder, which a nasty landing, by the way. His shoulder went right through one of the steps, and it looked pretty nasty. ACH flipping a chair right into his face. Even a spot where ACH tried to do a flip, like the parkour when you run up a wall and do a backflip. Tried to do that onto the post. It actually flipped into the cameraman. I thought that was pretty funny. But the match was good, but just like I said, the crowd wasn't into it. It was hard to invest, at least for me. But I appreciated the match. I appreciate the spots they were doing. Like I said, they used weapons and pretty much, had that sense of the match where, Adam Page was that heel that was doing whatever it took to beat the face, and ACH was a face that had that, never give up kind of attitude that just kept fighting back. It was kind of that kind of story. So I did, like it in that sense. But, I'm not saying it was bad or anything. It's just, like I said, it was kind of hard for me to invest into it and really enjoy it as much as I'm pretty sure everyone else did. But, ACH hit a 6 spot with the 450 off the apron on the outside. That was pretty cool. But yeah, just they utilized their no disqualification, I thought, very well for what they had to work with. And the ending came, Adam Page hit a rite of passage through a table on the outside to ACH, pretty much murdering him to roll him in the ring for the 1-2-3 victory. So good match, like I said. I like the way they utilized the no DQ stipulation. That they used the chairs, the tables. It was pretty much a TLC match when you think about it, because they pretty much just used a ladder, table, and a chair. So, yeah, good stuff from those two, and it looks like their feud, I don't know if it's going to end here or continue, because ACH, I don't think it's beat him yet, so we'll see where they go forward. But fuck the decade, by the way. BJ Whitmore can go suck a dick. He cut like a promo before the match started. I don't think anyone cared about. So just, yeah, side note, fuck BJ Whitmore. But yeah, good match there. And then we're going to the 4-corner survival for the ROH World Tag Team Championship. The Addiction defending against the Kingdom, War Machine, and reDRagon. These type of matches are pretty hard to really give thoughts on, because you have a total of 8 guys in the match at once, and you'll get going in the ring and some guy will just tag in randomly, they get going in the ring and tag in randomly. So it's really hard to accumulate this kind of match and really tell you how it goes. But I thought it was fun for the most part. I thought it was pretty, the last 5 minutes was pretty insane, with everyone just pretty much hitting moves and pretty much doing dives, and Hanson dived off the top rope onto everyone, which pretty much killed everyone. So I thought the last 5 minutes was pretty insane, but this was a fun match. Nothing really that stands out besides the big spots at the end, I thought, especially with Hanson doing the dive off the top onto everyone. There were some near falls. There were times in the match I thought we were going to get new tag team champions with the Kingdom. The Kingdom getting pretty close to winning the tag team titles, same as reDRagon. And War Machine had a cool little stint in the ring where they pretty much were taking everyone out. But yeah, like I said, this is pretty much a pretty fun 4-corner survival. Just like I said, everything was just everywhere. It was kind of really hard to keep up with what everything was going on, and like I said, pretty much when guys get something going, someone would just really just tag in randomly and get in the match. But the Addiction ended up retaining at the end with Celebrity Rehab to retain the tag team titles. So like I said, very fun match. The last 5 minutes was absolutely insane, I thought. So good stuff there. And then we're going to the main event, which was the ROH World Championship match. Jay Lethal versus Roderick Strong. I know this match is getting either a lot of mixed reactions or a lot of people disliking it. I can see why people are sour on it. This match was 60 minutes. It was slow paced. I know it went 60 minutes. People had to sit through for 60 minutes of that match. I understand why people are sour against it, but me personally, I love this match. I thought it was absolutely awesome. It really reminded me of like an old school title defense from like Ric Flair or something. Those old school slow paced time limit matches back then you'd get all the time. And it really reminded me of those old school matches, and that's why I probably really liked it, because I had that, it took me back to those old school matches. And I understand it's 2015. I know a lot of people don't like to see long matches anymore, especially if it's 60 minutes, but both guys put in A+ effort. Both guys were drenched in sweat. They're absolutely killing each other, and I loved every second of it. And that's why I loved the match. I thought, to me, I was fully invested for the full 60 minutes. Honestly, those 60 minutes flew by. I know a lot of people were saying it was boring. It seemed like it went forever. Should have went 60 minutes? I don't think so. I think it should have been no longer than 30 minutes. I saw people complaining after 15 minutes, believe it or not. But I really liked it. I thought they executed it well, especially at the ending, you know, where it seemed like both guys were just pulling out all the stocks, and Roderick Strong hitting the sick kick, Lethal hitting lethal injection, still couldn't put Roddy away. I thought both guys put in an excellent effort. One complaint, though, I thought that I do have was I just thought the outside interference was getting really annoying with like Donovan Dijak kept attacking Roddy for, you know, every like couple minutes. I thought that got fairly annoying fairly quickly. But you know, for 60 minutes, I thought those guys paced it out well. They, like I said, they definitely put in the full work and definitely put in, you know, an A+ performance from both guys. And I really liked the match. And like I said, I understand where people are coming from about it being boring and not liking it. I understand where they're coming from, but for me, I thought it was awesome. I absolutely loved the match. Like I said, it went into a 60-minute time limit draw where, you know, the time limit went out. Both guys, neither guy won. So they'll probably do a rematch in the future. Well, they will do a rematch in the future because, you know, no one won the match, so they're probably going to do a rematch. Probably, maybe at All-Star Extravaganza 6 or 7, this year it's 7. Maybe they'll do a rematch there one of the 2 nights. I don't know, but they'll probably do it either in the next pay-per-view or iPay-per-view. I think they'll end up doing the rematch. But overall, like I said, I thought the show was really good. I absolutely loved the main event. I'll see why people are sour on it, but for personal reasons, I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a solid show here from Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor this year so far, I think they've been putting on some pretty good shows. You know, the 13th anniversary was whatever. I haven't seen the New Japan shows yet, but those were probably awesome too. And Best in the World last month was absolutely an awesome show, and this was a really good show here too. So, yeah, thank you for Ring of Honor for putting on a good show. 2015 has been pretty good for Ring of Honor so far, you know, compared to the last couple of years. I think they've really picking up their game for this year and doing very well. So thank you guys for watching this video if you did. If you guys watched the show, please leave your guys' thoughts and comments below on the show if you'd like. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.